What's going on, guys? This is Kobe with Sample Source, back with another video. And in this video today, what I'm going to be talking about is how to sell samples even if you don't have your own audience or your own website. And I really want to break this down because I think you can make a lot of money, even more money than doing it any of the other ways. So if you don't know who I am already, I am a full-time music producer. I've been doing this for over 2 years now. I am also platinum. I've worked with artists such as Rod Wave, K-Camp, YFN Lucci, Rotimi, and many more. And in this video, I really want to break down how I make over $1,000 a month, every single month, passively, without owning my own audience. So I really want to break this down with a whiteboard. So let's jump right into it. I don't want to waste too much time in this video because I really want you guys to get a lot of value out of it. And I'll show some proof up on the screen now if you want proof that I actually do get passive sales and of how much I've made in a single month. I've made over $1,400 in 1 month, and that was just through through the BeatStars. And I also made over $300 more that month. So it added up to like $1,800 in a single month passively. So I'll put up the $1,400 screenshot so you guys can verify that. Okay, so now we're in the whiteboard right now. So how to sell samples without an audience. So there's 3 ways that I know right off the top of my head how to sell samples, and that's through using a third-party site such as Splice or Waves.com has one. There's a lot of different sites where you can go and sell your samples through a third party, and basically they handle the selling portion. You simply post your beats, post your samples on there, and then they have the audience that will come and buy those samples, and they'll pay you a certain amount per pack or per sample sold. So that's the third party route. You can also hustle via Instagram, YouTube. So what that means is you go and make yourself like a Sell-Fi store or a Shopify store, or maybe just through BeatStars, put your sample packs on there. And then you're gonna market them through YouTube, market them through Instagram. So an example of that is even with people who make like presets for Serum, presets for Omnisphere, they're gonna go and make a visualizer, put it on YouTube, and that way hopefully it's going to drive some traffic to whatever link they have in their description so that they can get a sale. And you can do the same thing on Instagram. So with your sample packs, go make a visualizer, post them, and basically you can do it where you're like, hey, first 5 people to tag 3 producers and comment, like, share this to their story will get the pack for free. That way it's going to drive some traffic there, and then even the people who miss out might want to purchase. So you can do it that way as well through Instagram. I know some people who are very, very successful at it, a couple being Dylan Graham and Kavi. They're really successful at boosting their posts through Instagram and selling sample packs that way. I was not able to sell successfully sample packs this way. I did make over $1,000 using just hustling through Instagram, selling 1 pack, but that was over a large time span. The third way is with collab sales, and that's what I'm going to talk about as the vehicle, for having more success today in today's video, and the one that I'm currently using to generate over $1,000 a month. So in terms of collab sales, so let me go and circle this real quick to put some emphasis, because that's what we're going to be talking about. The key word I want to put around this collab sales is passive. So you're gonna have to excuse the handwriting, but I think these whiteboard videos are a little bit more interactive than just sitting here listening to my face. So they're passive, and what I mean by passive is that you do very little work up front, and then you're going to reap the results of that work for a long period of time, whereas you're going to have to keep hustling your samples through Instagram, YouTube, or keep posting to the third-party sites in order to get some form of income. Otherwise, you can do it this way. So what I do is I make 1 pack a month. So you make 1 pack per month. So let me do that per M. So 1 pack a month, and I'll put 10 samples in it. And so it's not it's not overkill. I know some people put a lot more into it, but I think 10 samples is a good number. So once I finish my samples, I don't make any visualizers, I don't make any artwork for it. I don't do any promotion for it. all I do is I go and find producers that I can send to who I think are getting sales. So I go and develop really good relationships with these producers and get their permission to actually send it to them. If this is your first time on the channel, this might be new information for you. Whereas if you've been following me for some time, I've been preaching this because it's really worked well for me, and it's worked really well for a couple of my students who have made like over $200 passively and over $500 passively using this method. So you want to make 10 samples, send out 1 pack per month. You can send it out more frequently if you want. It'll just be less passive. So once you do that, you're going to have to find YouTube producers. So I'll put that up there. You're going to find YouTube prod. So what you're looking for when you go on to YouTube and you're looking for producers is people who are actually getting some engagement on their video. So the rule that I use is at least 500 views per video on the first day that it's published. So after 24 hours, I want them to have at least 500 views on the video. That's really good traffic, and that means that they might be getting some sales. Views are not a directly correlative to sales, but they can be. So, and it definitely helps to get views. The more traffic you're getting, hopefully you're honed in on a certain niche, and that way you're probably going to get sales if you have high quality beats. So that's what I look for. So at least 500 views. So I say also put 500 views, V for views, or greater. So I'll put that for greater. So at least 500 views or more on a video. So once I find somebody like that, it doesn't matter what their subscriber count is. Now, if they have like 1 subscriber and it says that every video they have has like 10,000 views on it, then that's probably a fake account. So there's some indicators of whether or not they're getting real views or not, real comments or not. Like if all the comments are like, it sounds like they don't really know the language very well, then it's probably, fake comments. So there's ways of verifying that. So once you've determined that they're getting real views and they're getting a decent amount the first day, then you can move on to the next step, which is to actually hit these producers up. So what I do is I will DM them, and you can't do it on YouTube, so I'll DM them via IG. So that's the next step. And when you DM them, what I like to do is find some sort of accomplishment they have and congratulate them on that. I don't like to flatter people, but I do like to genuinely, comment on something that they might have done that's noteworthy, and that way you can really like develop some rapport really quickly. And then I ask if I can send them some loops. So once you DM them, they give you permission, they send you the email, or maybe they got the email in their bio, then I will put that into a spreadsheet. So I'll just put, I'll put a sheet right here, or sheets, Google Sheets is what I use. You don't have to have Excel. So once I put it into Sheets, then I'll put their name, I'll put their email, I'll put their IG in there, and by name I mean producer name that's on their YouTube. And that way, every single month I could go and copy those emails and send out them the new loop pack. So once I've done that, then it basically will generate passive income. The interesting thing about this strategy, what a lot of producers ask me is, how do you guarantee that you get paid? How do you guarantee they're gonna pay you 50%? And the answer to that is that you can't guarantee any of that. They could steal your loops for all you know. But I know that everybody that I work with does solid business. A lot of producers don't screw other producers over. So I never even bring up money. I don't bring up any of that. I say, hey, can I send you a pack through? And when I send it through, they're gonna just post on BeatStars and add me in for 50-50 splits. So if they're being dishonest in some way, shape, or form, I probably wouldn't figure it out for a while anyways, but I know I have, some producers look out for me if other people are using my loops, and they'll hit me up and let me know that. So hopefully that would happen. But for the most part, it's on a trust basis, and you have to have some kind of trust. I've been burned a lot of times in this music industry, but I'm not jaded by that. I simply move on, move forward, and find people that I can trust, that I can work with. Okay, so let me break down the math real quick on how to hit 1,000 a month. So if you want to hit 1,000 a month, 1K per month with this, then we're gonna have to divide 1,000 by $30. So I'm on PC, so I'm gonna pull up a calculator real quick, and we're gonna go and take 1,000 divided by 30. So what we need to hit right now is $33 a day in essence. So we need to hit 33 a day. I'll put that down. 33 per day. So that's not that much. It's not that much to hit 33 a day. That's like a couple of lead sales. And why I say it's 2 is because if they're selling for $30 and you're getting half of that, it's going to be $15. So what you're aiming for is to get 2 lead sales a day, which is not very much. I know I've done collab sales where one beat has done that, you know, for over a month, and it actually did that for quite a while. So you just need to you know, really lock in with producers that you have a good vibe with, and that you have their type of sound. You're offering loops that sound like what they want to use. So once you find producers like that, you need to consistently send them loops every single month, and continue to lock in with them, continue to cater to their style, and hopefully that will result in sales. So let me put that there. You're trying to get 2 a day. And that's gonna be at you know, $15. So it's gonna come in small increments, but like I said, if you get 2 of these a day, then you're gonna be at $1,000 a month, which is super cool. It's super cool. I think that it's very doable. Like I said, I've had students who are getting 1 sale a day and they're still getting over $500 a month. So I've gotten sales anywhere from like the $14, $15 range, anywhere all the way up to $125 if they're selling a $250 unlimited lease. So I just want to let you guys know that this is very possible. Some days you'll get no sales for a few days, and other days you might have $100 in sales. That is it's not abnormal. So it's completely passive. There's a lot of times I would wake up to like anywhere from $15 to $80 in my PayPal account just while I'm sleeping. So that's the really cool thing about that is if you're full-time or part-time working, then you can kind of ease out of your job slowly if you're able to build this passive income up. And there's really no limit to it. You can scale it infinitely. So I only send out to about 45 producers. I only get paid from anywhere from 5 to 10 of those that are on the list consistently. So you can really build up that list more and you know, scale that income up infinitely. I know Kavi scaled it past 30K. He sends every day. I send once a month because I like it to be more passive, but you can do what you want with that information. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. If you want a live training on how to do this, I actually have a mini course. It's 1 video. It'll take about maybe 20 to 30 minutes to digest, and you can get $50 off of that course. It's called The Passive Producer if you enter passive at checkout. So make sure you get $50 off. If you want a live training on how to find these YouTube producers, verify that they're you know, they're actually getting real views, that they're getting sales, exactly how I hit these producers up on Instagram, and how I send my loop packs out so that I can easily send these out every single month and get sales. So it's really really simple training that's going to help you elevate your income passively. So if you're already making good loops, then this will be super beneficial to you. So again, if you want the passive producer course, you can enter passive at checkout. It's going to give you $50 off. You'll be able to digest the course quickly and get to making this passive income as quickly as possible. And before I head out in this video, I want to let you know the first month that I started on passive income, I made $0. The next month was $200, then $500, then $700, and every month after that's been over $1,000. So just be patient with it, and just make sure that you have the quality that you can offer to other producers, and just work really hard to develop that list. And once it's developed, you can just easily send out the loops every month, and it's going to be really, really passive. So hopefully this video has helped in some way, shape, or form. If it has, please sub to the channel. Please like this video, leave a comment, you know, if it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, you can leave a comment anyway. I'd be happy to respond to that. And I realize this video doesn't work for everybody, so I actually have other ways to make money, and that's actually how I scaled past 5K a month. So if you want to learn how I did that, it's basically by making custom beats. You can do it with exclusive beats or premium beat packs, and it's basically called a high ticket offer. So if you want to learn how to sell high ticket offers and how to scale past 5K, make over $1,000 a month, or scale to full time, then I would love to hop on a Zoom call with you. So if you're open to that, then there is a link in the description where you can actually book a Zoom call with me. We'll sit down for an hour and I'll give you a strategy on how you can actually scale to this amount of money in a single month. And you know, if you want to take me on to coach you one-on-one, I guarantee that you actually are going to make $1,000. So after you book the call, I'll send you over an application, and if you are a good fit, then we'll hop on the call and we'll talk more about that, seriously getting you to whatever your goal is, anywhere from $1,000 a month to 5K or full-time, whatever that is. So super happy to offer that. I've already helped you know, a producer to scale over $1,000 within 30 days, and the coaching would be for 3 months. So if you're interested in that, make sure you book a call with me. We'll be happy to sit down and talk about a serious strategy for getting you towards your goal. So again, hope this video was helpful for you guys, and make sure you book a call with me if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next video.